Here come the planes. Here come the planes.
7:35 a.m. Sunday the 18th of February. Another grim murk out. Got absolutely nowhere against it yesterday. Despite a promising start for the first hour or so, it soon clouded over and that was the end of the day in terms of looking for any blue. So I'm about to put some vinegar out. Formidable looking opponent. Worse off in the distance, mark you. Slightly lighter above. Perhaps the dregs of yesterday's vinegar, very much watered down. Maybe they've done a little something to get us going. Anyway, I'll tip this lot out and get some fresh out. We'll see what we can do in today's battle, David against Goliath. 8:55 a.m. and that's about an hour and 20 minutes the vinegar's been going. Starting to see some purchase above. Nothing really of note, certainly no blue off in the distance. The tiniest bit of brightness from the sun over there, but yeah, the only blue directly above the diffusing vinegar. 9:30 a.m, little change. Still little bits of blue above as well. But only above. It's like a chimney. But this is a chimney that the sun comes down when it works. 10:30 a.m. and still the same tale. Bits of blue showing the clearance in the higher layer of clouds behind what we can see. No such signs off anywhere in the distance. 10:45 a.m. and I've just noticed that out the back here we've got a rather large blue patch. So the blue bowl really taking shape. Not so off to the west, as we can see in that view. Just that vile murk out we just saw from the front. 11:45 a.m. No shortage of muck blowing over. But as it moves across, it reveals the blue bowl that's waiting in the wings there. And with the sun approaching its highest point for the day, some direct heat on these lower lying clouds hopefully gives us the blue bowl finally. Still we can see no blue off. It's certainly less murky than it was earlier, but the upper layer of clouds there remains white and strong. It's not been punctured by the vinegar. 12:05. First sign of the sun getting through and lighting up the garden for the day. Same tail above. Only blue that can be seen. Obviously related to my diffusing vinegar. And murk out off in the distance the whole way around. 2:30 and now we're getting full clear sunshine. I've come down here for a vantage point that lets me see all four directions. So first off, see if I can get the contrast to settle. Hopefully that's visible at the end. Massive murk out at the end off to the west. Oh, there's my little friend. Hello little cat. If that will focus in a bit better. He wants a bit more food out of me. Contrast's hard to get, I think, but I think you can see there the murk out off to the west. Cat certainly can. Oh, and there's another cat up there. Murk out off to the east. Murk out over there off to the south. There's the blue ball. So that sun's going to be clean as a whistle as I step back here, I think. I think that large cloud beneath it's moving off to my left as well. So we've got this full clear sunshine now. Let's take a look to the north, down the main road there at the end. Very obvious, massive murk out. Afternoon, Captain. While I'm passing, we can see the murk out off to the east. And a huge wall of cloud there off to the west. I'm stood here in one almighty blue bowl. No clear sunshine on the forecast, but that's exactly what you're looking at once again. No clear sunshine till the 26th according to the BBC. From the 12th I think it was I took that forecast originally. I've since added a little to it, so they said a full 2 weeks with no clear sunshine. We're getting it regularly as ever, thanks to white wine vinegar, which has cleared the chemtrail skies once again. And then north, east, south, and the west not quite so visible from here, but what is visible is that magnificent blue bowl with the clear sunshine blazing down. 3:10 and we've lost the sun since that murk's blown across. But I'm still here under the blue. 3:25 and we're back, and my goodness, what a sight. One rather large cloud there on the back of me. Cleared up a little off to the west. Bit of murk there over to the south. Can't see a lot to the east. Certainly not as blue as here, but you wouldn't expect it to be. Anyway, I don't think there's any arguments. This is some severe clear sunshine. Any plain line remnants nearly gone. Major result. What a beautiful afternoon. 4 o'clock. Taking a look from Warwick. My house 2 miles in that direction. And we can see from a long way out now. Absolutely pristine above. It's not the same for everyone. You can see it's not as good off there, which is to the east. And we can also see down to the south some distance, and it's actually 100% murk out over there. And we're sort of walled in by these clouds. A little off to the west as well. A bit more cloud to the north, no major murk out to report. Very notable that not a cloud in the sky in the area directly affected by my vinegar. It's turned out nice again. Not a pretty sight, and I'm glad I'm not under that. I'm glad I've got the vinegar out. Let's take a look at my blue bowl from the back here, around the edge. That's a full 360. Back to the sunshine, which is blazing through, and we are now comfortably beating the weather forecast, which I took earlier and posted in the Facebook comments. It did not have any clear sunshine from either the Met Office, AccuWeather or the BBC. looking good. Get your vinegar out, you can have this too. It's not expensive, it's not hard, it works more often than not, and without it you'll be enjoying that rather than that.